Hey everyone, this is Eric here, and if you follow this channel, you know that I travel a ton, and especially to events around type 1 diabetes. And so today I figured I'd just make a quick video on how I actually manage my blood sugar using Loop, or the do-it-yourself artificial pancreas, while flying absolutely anywhere, or going anywhere really, just offline. Alright, so the reason I look like a Canadian, Oregonian, a little bit of mix of everything is because I've been a lot of places in the last month. I'm talking about going from the Yukon all the way down to Colorado for a slipstream weekend with Beyond Type 1 and Connected Emotion, out to the Brzezowski household where Jerry and I flew down to the woodlands of Texas, then shot up to Dallas to see my sister and my nephew, and I saw Rob Howe and saw his office tour there. And then from there, went out to Tucson, Arizona to get some work done for about 2 weeks, go on some rides with PK Stefan, who him and I are going out to Death Valley, all the way up to Toronto for another slipstream to talk about my trip up in the Yukon, which was an incredible experience. And then just yesterday, I've run from Toronto to Cleveland, Cleveland to Denver, Denver to here in Eugene, Oregon. Insane. And throughout that entire process, I use Loop to manage my blood sugar.
I'm ready to jump right back in, back in. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Now there was about a 3-day period where I didn't have Loop at all because Marcel, Ryan, and I at the Toronto or Ontario slipstream went for a 20-kilometer trail run. And despite my phone being in a life-proof case, the rain just totally got to it, shut down, and it was kind of a nice moment to not have technology for a little bit. But then Raquel, who I was staying with, gave me a slightly less broken phone, and so that is how I've been managing Loop. But it's been really, really good to get back online and have it kind of just automating my blood sugar control, taking care of the basal rates, and having much, much smoother nights. Alright, my aunt and uncle just have like the most fun backgrounds and I'm just having a blast here. But if you are on the airplane, and a huge advantage of using Loop over other systems such as OpenAPS is that when you're on the airplane, all you have to do is just open up your phone, and just like you would any other system, is just go ahead and hit the little airplane icon. That's because it'll turn off your cell, it potentially would turn off your Wi-Fi, but it'll keep your Bluetooth on. And the only thing that your Loop system needs to stay online and to communicate to your Riley link, this is the thing that talks between your phone and your pump, is Bluetooth. That was one of the huge reasons I chose Loop over OpenAPS, which runs off of Android. That's OpenAPS runs off of Android, is that Loop just uses Bluetooth, which means it's good on airplanes, it's good for hiking, it's good for biking, it's good for marathon running. Alright, how's that not the most fun thing ever? There's a giant tomato plant and a huge apple tree behind it here in Oregon. But on November 3rd, I am running the 2019 New York City Marathon with Beyond Type 1. There's a team of 30 of us living with type 1 diabetes, all coming together to run this marathon to raise money for Beyond Type 1. This is a non-profit started by Nick Jonas and a board of incredible human beings who came together to put on educational resources and really bring our community online, overall through an Instagram campaign, actually, to live beyond and just make sure that our faces of this invisible disease become visible and become known throughout the world. And I know it's made a direct impact on my life attending these slipstreams. It has made an impact on families that I've met, knowing that when their kid goes to school, that they have school resources, they have bracelets to hang out, they can feel like a normal child despite their diagnosis with type 1 diabetes. Our goal, or our team, has a goal of raising $200,000 or something really crazy. I have a personal goal of $3,000. But if you want to check out my personal fundraiser, that link will be below. If you want to check out any of my team's bios, that will all be linked. You'll see that in the description. And I am planning on running the entire marathon with Loop in the background, and I'm really blessed for this technology. And if you want to support the next kind of advancement in Loop, check out Tidepool. They are a nonprofit based out in San Francisco, I believe, but they are working on taking the open source do-it-yourself version of Loop and actually bring it to the FDA, so people no longer have to go through that barrier and it can be FDA approved. So all those links and descriptions will be down below. It's in like 30 days or less right now, so I have a lot of running. And yeah, with that, let's finish out this video. Alright friends, so know that with Loop, when you're flying or going anywhere offline, all you have to do is make sure your Bluetooth is on. And also let me know what you think of these shorter videos and what questions you might want me to answer, whether it's about Loop but other things in general. I'll be working on the full, like longer version of the Slipstream video later this week. But with that, remember that you can go anywhere, do anything. See ya.
Hi, my name is Peter Freefeld. Some people call me a world traveler. I guess that's because I've been traveling the world for the past 30 years, doing about 30 flights a year. And I thought all that would change about 5 years ago when I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. I got really scared, wasn't sure I'd be able to continue to travel, and then I really had to learn how to do it. My one big tip when flying is take your time. Go slower, give yourself more time at the airport. Something is always going to go wrong, and you can't be rushing. So take your time, and remember, you can go anywhere and do anything.